start off showing you one of the tools that I really enjoy using. For example, the carbide burr works very good. It cleans out the surface, and you gotta remember, you're talking about a cobalt chrome material. It's kind of hard, so you want to get a sharp tool to do the action, so you're not spending too much time. You may as well use a sintered diamond. That also is a great tool to use. Some people are concerned about, using it on the surface of the laser sintered copings, but generally speaking, when it comes to blasting the surface, the blasting takes care of all the contamination that may end up on the surface, and as I mentioned to you, I will show you in detail. But also, I like to use Bego's Terra Cutter. It's a very nice, disc. If in case you have a coping that was designed on the computer in a way that it was a little bit thicker, you can also use the cutter and remove some material on the surface. It really goes through the metal very nice and easy and does a great job. And as mentioned earlier, we do have regular stones that do a nice job. Takes a little bit longer than the carbides and the sintered diamonds. If you come towards the margin, you may want to use a thinner stone to do the job, to be a little bit more careful on there. You can do the inside as well with the stone, and you can use a regular round burr, number 4 or 6, if you feel you want to remove a little bit more material into approximately around the margin to point out the chamfer a little bit. So these are the main tools to remove material, but if it comes to the margins also, it's very nice if you trim in the margins with your regular tools, as I showed before. But at the end, you can take a rubber disc, for example. This one is a very fine disc that Bego carries, and you bring in the margins a little bit, and as you can see, it's very thin, delicate, and again, we're not talking about a 52% gold. We're talking about cobalt chrome metal that is really a little bit harder. And the next step really that I want to show you is pretty much the blasting of the surface. After using all the tools now, stones, burrs, you touch it with your hands, these copings, what you need to do now is you need to thoroughly clean the surface. And what we recommend is a material of 250 micron aluminous oxide, pure white aluminous oxide, and don't interfere with the American system. 250 micron is equivalent to 60 grit, so coarse is better. Some people ask us, is 110 good, is 50 good? Don't risk it. 250 micron, will show you later on, is really the meaning to go. And that creates really the foundation of your work. That's where the opaque bonds to. So this is why it's so important.